What is up? Ian Koniak here, and today we have a doozy for you. If you work in sales and you carry a monthly quota, if you sell mid-market, if you sell small business, commercial, and you are under that pressure every month to hit your number, listen up, because I have a formula for you today to use that I used when I was in transactional sales long before I was doing enterprise, and it resulted in me hitting my quota 42 months in a row when I was selling copiers up and down the streets of LA before getting into software. I also used this to train my entire sales team and had every single rep on my team over quota, which none of the other sales managers had done, and that got me promoted to run really the whole Ricoh organization in Southern California, which was 70 reps and 10 sales managers, where I taught the same technique. So what this is called is the science of selling. And you've probably heard that sales is a numbers game. And when you're selling a lower ticket item or maybe a smaller size deal, this is the name of the game, and it's really easy to break down. Now today you're gonna have to listen up. I'm gonna give you a few examples, and you gotta plug in your own numbers so it works for you. But the key here is to have a predictable target of activity and a target of appointments every single day. A lot of people will tell you, here's how much cold calling you need to hit. I call BS on that. It's not about the cold calls, it's about how many appointments you're setting every day. Don't measure cold calls, measure appointments that you set every single day for this science of selling to work. Okay, so here we go. So let's just do some simple math, and we'll start with somebody who has a target annual ACV quota of 1.2 million a year, which would be 100K a month. That's pretty common for software, okay? So you got 100K quota in a month, and your average deal size is, for the sake of this exercise, 25K per deal. That means in a given month, if you're just selling the average size, you need 4 deals to hit your target every single month. If you do that, and then you get a big elephant or a big hit on top of that, that's how you get to 200 or 300%. But this gets you to quota every month, hitting those singles and doubles, and then you can pile it on with the big deals on top of that. The next thing you need to know is your close ratio. So I used to tell my team, even if you're terrible, even if you're inexperienced and you're the worst closer in the world, you're still gonna close at least 25% of your deals, okay? In my business, it's actually closer to about 50%, but it depends on where you're at. But conservatively, saying you're really bad and you're not a great closer, you close 1 in 4 deals, right? One company will push all together, right? And they're not gonna buy. One will buy from competitors, one will buy from you, and one maybe just does nothing and says, you know what, we're not gonna do anything. So that's a conservative ratio. Now, in this case, if your close ratio is 25%, that means in the given month, you'll need 16 opportunities in your pipe to get to those 4 deals. Now, if you're better than terrible and you close 50% of your deals, that means you need 8. So you got to plug in your numbers and apply what works for you. But these are the metrics that you need to know in order to get the formula down, okay? The next thing you need to know is your appointment to opportunity ratio. That means of the people you meet with, how many of those turn into an opportunity, which is basically a deal in your pipeline, right? So my ratio when I was at Ricoh and Salesforce really is about 40%. So 40% of the people I meet will say, you know what, that looks good, let's move forward to the next steps. It becomes an opportunity, and that means 4 in 10 appointments turn into opportunities. So if I need 16 opportunities in my pipeline in a given month to close 4 deals, that means every single week or every single month, okay, I need to be doing 40 opportunities a month, or I'm sorry, 40 appointments a month, okay? Which is really simple math, right? Out of the 40 that I do in a month, 16 will turn into opportunities, or out of 10 in a given week, 4 will turn into opportunities. Ideally, you want to do this weekly or even daily if you can. So my weekly target for appointments is 10 appointments a week, and my daily target for appointments is 2 a day, okay? 2 appointments a day gives me 10 appointments a week, gives me 4 net new opportunities for that week, gives me 16 for the month. My close ratio is 25%. I close 4 deals, average deal size 25K. I'm at plan. It sounds really simple, but it's not. Being able to set every single day 2 appointments and do 2 appointments is really what our target needs to be. Don't worry about how many cold calls you have to make. In reality, to set 1 appointment, a lot of times it might take calling 50 people or emailing 50 people. It depends on your ratios. For me, my ratio is about 10%. So if I want to set 2 and do 2, I need to contact at least 20 people in a given day or 100 in a week. But I'm not measuring how many people I'm contacting. I'm measuring how many appointments I set. If I set 2 every day, that means I'm always going to be doing the 2, because eventually the ones I set, I have to do them. And if I'm still setting 2 on the same day I'm doing the appointments, that means I'm always gonna have my pipeline filled, okay? So if you're selling a smaller ticket item with a lower ACV average and you need more transactions, you need to know what your targets are every day, every week, as far as appointments and opportunities and close deals. This works. I promise you. Do 2, set 2, and watch the results come in. Cheers, you guys. I'm Ian. Have a great day.